Okay, DK with Legacy of the Xel'Naga here, folks. Let's get this started. Main Protoss settlement at New Antioch, Shakuras. New Gettysburg?
I am Rashagal, Matriarch of the Dark Templar, and I welcome you and your companions to our world. Zeratul has informed me of the fall of Iron, and I am deeply grieved. I am one of the few Dark Templar old enough to remember our ancestral home with clarity. Yet no matter how tragic the circumstances, it is clear that fortune has reunited our people. We Dark Templar will never forget our banishment from Iron, nor the Conclave's sins against us. But you and your companions are no longer of the Conclave. The example set by your fallen hero, Tassadar, has shown you that when the light and dark sides of our energies are united, our power is undeniable.
But Matriarch, the Zerg who have followed us here are unlike any enemy the Protoss have ever known.
You speak the truth, Judicator. And yet, there lies a dormant power here that can help us to scour the Zerg from Shakuras forever. Long ago, we Dark Templar were a nomadic people. But when we found a remarkable monument upon this world, we decided to remain here to study it. We discovered that the enormous structure is actually an ancient Xel'Naga Temple, dedicated to the race that sired us all. The temple is situated above a nexus of powerful cosmic energies. If we were to access those energies...
Then we should strike now while the Zerg still muster their forces.
Alas, we cannot. In order to properly channel the energies of the temple, we will need the twin crystals, Urash and Callus, that legends say were separated many ages ago. The Urash is laced with pure Templar energies, while the Callus is comprised of dark Templar energy. Only by using these two crystals in unison can we hope to channel the potent energies of the temple.
Then it is clear that we must retrieve these crystals, wherever they may be.
Agreed. But first, we must deal with the Zerg and their two Cerebrates who have already taken up station around the temple itself. To arms, my children. Scour the temple grounds of this foul infestation.
You know, now that I look at it out there, why is he the only one like really zoomed in the portrait? Destroy the Zerg Cerebrates.
Remember, young Templar, Cerebrates can be killed only by Dark Templar weapons and energies. My brethren will make short work of any Cerebrate.
Zeratul was talking to Artanis, by the way, when he said young Templar, not us, since we're the executor, the new executor. I'll explain why Zeratul says young Templar.
Executive, our sensors show that the two Cerebrates are surrounded by spore colonies. We will deploy our Corsairs to compensate for their defenses. Join us.
I don't know, guys. I actually don't really like the remastered portrait of the Corsair. Alright. Quickly, before it runs out. Alright. Unfortunate that you're going to take health damage, but what are we gonna do when the disruption web got nerfed over the years? It used to last very long, but that's not the case anymore. It used to last like over 30 seconds or 40 seconds, but now it lasts like less than 30 seconds. Or something like that. It got nerfed. And this is an island map, which, by the way, we have to utilize shuttles and Corsairs to do some kind of drop play because there are spore colonies all around the map. And this is where the temple is. I think they should have unfogged that area here, but apparently they unfogged here, but eh. And in case you're wondering what the heck this is, it leads to nothing. Although I did encounter an instance where the AI like dropped their Zerglings here and they did like sneak attack my mineral lines, but very rare. But it did happen to me once before. Well, actually, we're gonna get a Nexus real soon. Do a fast expand so I can macro faster, which means I can actually beat this mission faster. I don't know, I'm not very fond of island maps, to be honest. Okay, let's wait for the creep to disappear. It's disappearing rather quickly-ish. Kind of. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we need to make more probes, or rather build probes from the Nexus. Although in StarCraft 2, I think they warp in probes from the Nexus, not build. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, so when Zero to say Young Templar, he's mentioning Artanis because there actually was a line where Artanis said like he's attacking his forces are attacking the Cerebrates and nothing's working against the Cerebrate, and Zero to then tells him that Cerebrates can only be destroyed by Dark Templar energies. So, and in the mission objective it doesn't say that. So if you kill the Cerebrates without Dark Templar, then it'll keep respawning, just like in mission 9 of the original campaign. Actually, let's not make the forge there. I want to make a forge here. We'll queue up some Dark Templar right now. We're gonna need some of them. We're gonna spam them for a bit. Okay, these probes can long distance mine. Doesn't matter. We just need to get Robo Facility. But before that, gotta get a lot of probes here and start some upgrades. Weapon upgrade will be good. So our Dark Templar can two-shot Hydralisk. Because if the Zerg gets one Carapace upgrade and our Dark Templar, like, they don't have the weapons upgrade, then they're gonna... Yeah, we got a situation here. Yeah, there we go. Didn't expect the purple AI to attack here. Our Dark Templar was kind of late, but it's fine. We lost like one pro, I believe. And then we're gonna start saturating there. We're upgrading, that's fine. You know what, since we are playing as the Shakuras faction, a combined force of the Shakuras and the Ire faction, I feel like it's needlessly to say, I feel like going mass Dark Templar and Corsair is the option here. So I will opt for that for this mission. So I'm gonna kind of basically ignore Dragoons and Zealots and Archons. Maybe I'll get Archons for if I have a lot of gas, which I will actually. So. Okay, let's pre-build some pylons for now. We'll start creating High Templar. And then you might be wondering, oh, DK, how come Artanis, like, why did Blizzard remove that off that line that Artanis says? Because it doesn't fit with it kind of feels awkward because, like, in episode 3, you know that only Dark Templar can destroy Cerebrates, and all of a sudden Artanis saying, Artanis forgot about that notion? And it doesn't even make more sense because supposedly in StarCraft 2, Artanis was the executor in episode 3. So if Artanis led the attack against the Cerebrate in Mission 9, then, you know, Artanis wouldn't even say this, like, at all. So, it's just another stuff like that. Although I really don't agree with Blizzard's choice of you know, Artanis being the executor in episode 3. And we don't really know who the character is for this executor that we're playing right now in episode 4. I don't know, guys. It's very... It's something, I should say. By the way, we can get Fleet Beacon, and you might be wondering, oh, does that mean we can make carriers in this mission? No. It's basically there for Scouts upgrade, which is kind of sad, but yeah, that's just how it is. I mean, getting access to carrier this early on doesn't make sense in my opinion. So, although in Brood War we do get a lot of tech options this early on, obviously. Let's try to block this area. Oh no. Like, I gotta rebuild. Okay, let's line up my dragoons like that. We're good here. Gonna need like 12. Just a lot of shuttles. Probably get a Corsair. 1 or 2. It's a good thing we have disruption with. Otherwise, you have to tech that, and it's just gonna take way too long. That means I'm forced to get Fleet Beacon, which is a lot expensive than you think. You know what I can get? A Robo Facility. Yeah, we'll get more Dark Templar this time. It's so good to see Archons and, you know, High Templars and Dark Templars together. The power of the Templar and Dark Templar energies, otherwise known as the Kali or the Nerazim energies in StarCraft 2. There, one more Corsair wouldn't hurt. Wow, that's a lot of Zerglings, which our units can handle. Okay, they take no damage, like I expected. Okay, well, this much. Got Dark Templar here. Then an Archon here, or a Templar. And you might be wondering, TK, how come these Dark Templar can't merge into Dark Archons? Well, apparently in the lore, Dark Templar rarely ever merge together because of the volatile, disruptive energy that the Dark Archons provide. And it's considered kind of forbidden or something unless something really urgent happens. Oh, we already got the shuttle speed upgrade. Of course we do. So that's why. Oops, my Corsair died. Follow that Overlord to Doom. Okay, we'll add one Lone Zealot here. Why not? We still need more units. Okay, let's... No, I'm gonna wait. Purple should be attacking soon. Or was it orange? Yeah, orange should be attacking soon, not purple. Purple just attacked. Let's see, we need more shuttles, obviously. We need like 6 more shuttles and this mission is done. I should probably add another forge, but I'm probably gonna attack. We have enough actually. Yeah, I'll get the Singularity charge upgrade and Reavers, why not? Let's try to use Reavers because people hardly ever use Reavers unless they're given for free. And even then, it's still a hassle because you have to manually create scarabs. Sad face. Okay, let's get that singularity charge upgrade. We have the Templar crest, so we can keep getting upgrades here. Let's get that expensive shield upgrade. I'm prioritizing shield because we have some Archons. Might as well, right? And apparently we don't have Citadel of Doom, obviously not. We're gonna get supply blocked, or side blocked rather, so it's time to make more pylon here. Okay, let's load some units already. Yeah, we definitely need more shuttles. See, we still have like some leftover units, but we're just gonna compensate with that, I suppose. Well, first of all, we're gonna... Okay, let's micro a bit here. Okay, so our Dragoons didn't take any health damage, that's good. Now we just want to make sure we kind of do this and keep reinforcing obviously. Even Reavers can attack when they're affected by disruption, which is kind of annoying. Unfortunately, our shuttles got ensnared, so they're kind of slow, but it's fine. Oh no, not you guys. We're gonna slowly but surely load some of our units. Try to get another Reaver. Or probably not. Okay, there's that Dark Templar I was looking for. Okay, let's pre-build some scarabs. We're gonna need a bunch of pylons actually. Oh, let's do that.
Ready for battle. I stand ready. Ready for battle.
Oh no, we're getting attacked. Our Reavers can handle this. Alright, we did it. Yay. Excuse my micro. Our robot facility almost got destroyed, but it's fine. I'll get the Reaver capacity, which people hardly ever get. But I'm kind of tired of getting limited by that 5 scarab build usage, storage, whatever you want to call it. Alright, let's attack now. Let's be careful here. Hold position if possible. Make sure some of our Dark Templar are alive. By the way, just like in Mission 9 of the Episode 3, we just need to technically bring any one of these Dark Templar near the server, and then the server will not respawn. That's just how it's triggered, guys. Because StarCraft 1 had its limitations back then. Okay, Corsairs, hunt down those. And yes, that should take care of it. Okay, let's drop right on top of there. Oh, try to attack the Sun Calling piece. That pretty much takes care of this, guys. Not much to see here. Like we'll stop. We're not even attacked. Sarah's dead. Who's this? She doesn't look purple.
Well done, mighty Protoss. I'm glad to see that you all are as violent as ever.
Kerrigan, what mockery is this?
Relax, warriors. Despite what you may think, I haven't come here to fight you.
This is laughable. Do you truly expect us to believe that your intentions here are honorable? That these Zerg here are not under your sway?
Look, the Cerebrates you've killed were my enemies as well. If you let me explain, I'm sure you'll understand that
You are the enemy of all who live, Kerrigan. What makes you think we would have anything to do with you?
Because, Zeratul, I bring news of an event that threatens us all. If you'd be so good as to escort me back to your citadel, I'll tell you everything I know.
Very well, Kerrigan. We shall hear what you have to say. But be warned, we will not suffer your treachery here.
Look at that on the very top right corner. I think that's a leftover shuttle that didn't get disappeared by the trigger. And this story that Kerrigan has for us is the reason why I do not like episode 4, and in general I don't like Brood War as much. You know, like, I mean, I do like Brood War, but it's just in terms of storytelling, I rather prefer the original story, episodes 1, 2, 3. I'll rant about that a little later, I suppose, throughout the campaign, but for now, this is it. DK signing off here. We're no longer the fleet of the Executor, we're fleet of the Matriarch, which means this blue faction is under the Dark Templar's command. So just keep that in mind. That's why I turned off the pre-skin Nexus. But anyway, DK signing off for now here, folks. Thanks for watching.